Welcome everybody to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We are currently in our third season, going into week number 7. Hour number 1. None of us remember what was happening, so Dre's going to tell us what happened.
Stuff. We were on our way to somewhere. Moon place? Yeah! Silvery Moon. Silvery Moon. Thanks, Bard. Silvery Moon, and we camped somewhere, and there was a vampire and a vampire killer, and we attacked both. Thankfully, the vampire killer lived, and he was friendly, even though he was also a vampire. And yeah, that's the quick recap. Anyone else feel to fill in details? Now's your chance.
Nothing else happened, right?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, nothing. We said big FU to Moondell, didn't we? And said, let's go.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's weird stuff going on with the Order and the Drow. Bad stuff.
Almost trusted Vox.
I'm pretty sure we took care of that pesky orphanage, made sure that was dealt with once and for all.
Forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that last episode?
Yep.
That was.
Oh man, yeah, that was brutal.
And we discovered that Ardo isn't too good with the subtle clues when in a conversation. What dagger? No, I don't have a dagger. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We learned that others are naive.
And we also learned that Eve is a murdering druid with
What?
full power.
Oh yeah, Eve's insane. Yeah.
When you say others are naive, you're including yourself in that, right, Ardo?
What? Why is Eve insane?
Who? Eve.
sorry.
Oh, Eve.
I'm sorry, I used the wrong phrase. She's a psychopath.
She's a toddler. They're all psychopaths. Give them power and see what happens. Oh.
Yeah, she just definitely has some crazy nature powers, to say the least.
My goodness.
I'm
You got
surprised
this.
there's not an army of treants following us. Well, at least that we're aware of.
Don't give him ideas.
I do.
You notice? You remember that tree from a few miles back?
No, we burnt the treants to death.
No one got away.
Yeah, one
No,
guy.
he ran across the road on fire. Pretty safe to say he's still dead.
I
His new
think
nickname is Crispy.
we did get to finish out that night, didn't we?
I don't remember if we did or not. I know
Yeah, we
went
survived the
off.
night perfectly fine without any other instances.
Yes, actually, yes, we did.
That's what I thought. I thought the.
It's 1:30 a.m.
Oh,
the,
thank you.
the vampire hunter came back and told us he vanquished all the vampires in the area and there's nothing
Yeah.
for us to worry about.
He said by the power of Grayskull, and they were vanished.
I totally think that vampire hunter has power with like He-Man. I think he's that cool.
Dun, dun.
He might, you know, and with your party members firing lightning bolts at him. That's
Like I
probably
said, he's Blade, man. We just angered Blade. He lowered his shades and looked at us like, seriously? That's right, he's wearing his shades at night.
So he had left the premises, if I remember correctly, then.
Yes.
I think y'all were trying to figure out what to do now that you've killed a vampire. And it's time to go back to bed.
Yeah, wasn't it my watch or something? I exploded him with the sword.
Yeah, it was yours and my watch.
Yeah, you had some strength damage because that was a massive holy blast and blew one of his arms off. Even with it.
Yeah, it was just like 1 strength damage or something.
Well,
Yeah.
let's just deflate it then.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not saying, I'm just saying that, you know, I don't want you to be under the assumption that I'm taking 28,000 strength damage here.
No, I know it was only one, but that's
Okay.
that was a lasting blow. You know what I mean? Wow.
That's good. That's alright.
Yeah. Okay.
How'd you take strength damage?
It's,
sword.
yeah, it's
From the sword.
the sword,
Oh,
my holy sword of explode vampires.
it giveth and it taketh.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's temporary.
Yeah,
It'll be over with tomorrow if you wake up.
If you wake up.
Jeez.
Sword
That's
called
fine.
penance.
What's that?
So,
Penance, yeah.
so you wanted to continue your watch even though you were spent?
Who, me?
that? Yeah, I mean,
No,
this is actually
yeah.
about you all got
Okay.
the dusted vampire in front of you.
And now her watch is over.
No, didn't the guy do something about the vampire?
Yeah, he cut his head off, put some wafers in his mouth.
And he said, "Don't touch it," basically.
He originally said, "Don't pull the stake out." He finished him off with
Yeah,
a big,
okay.
wicked-looking blade, cut the head off, stuffed some wafers in the mouth. It ashed, and he said, "You can take the mold."
Okay.
And then he rode off, gonna do some more hunting.
Of course.
Told y'all to be careful.
He's
Not
got to
shoot
go
him
back.
next time.
He's got to go back to the rave and finish off the vampires there.
Yeah, something like that. And then we just kind of left y'all standing around.
But what
the
song
ashes.
was playing?
That song that's not copywritten was like.
No, it's always Darude Sandstorm.
Yeah. No, that is not how it goes. Copyright. Yeah. No. So. Yeah. If everything's wrapped up. So who's standing there now? Is everybody gathered around, or?
Well, if I remember correctly, everyone was awake for the fight. Yes.
Yes.
I believe so.
I don't think Kel and Ardo had got to do anything in it. Y'all were just coming up.
Yeah, we were like, what the? Oh, okay.
You're cheerleaders.
You got to see the others of your party just beat down a small child that was then had his head cut off and turned to ash.
A child? I don't think it was a child.
It wasn't
It
much of a
was.
beatdown. It was more like an
was a
explosion, wasn't it?
Yeah. Andara just like exercised this small child and it like ashed. Yeah.
I mean, it was obviously an undead child, but it was a
Well,
child.
I'm not cleaning that up.
It's dust.
No.
Is my sword covered with goo or anything, or what?
No.
It's covered in
Perfectly
dust.
sparkly.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. It seemed to clean itself in that radiating blast.
Okay, so I'll turn to the others and say, well,
That was
apparently there are larger vampires in the area, according to our friend. I could use some rest now if someone wouldn't mind taking the next watch. I just start walking back towards the fire. Since everyone's not really chiming in.
Well, I
slated to-
guess I'll just start on my patrol again, and I'll start walking around the camp.
Is it your turn?
We're out of combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no turns.
No, for the next watch,
He
my
means for the
friend.
watch.
I'm-
Fox says, "Are we out of combat?"
Clearly, my good sir, we're out of combat.
No, it's still continuation of my watch, I'm assuming.
Okay. Who was after you?
I cannot remember after the adrenaline rush.
Okay.
The Flash has just erased everything out of my mind at the moment.
As I'm walking away, I turn
Mother.
back to Vox, and I'm like, "Were you bitten?"
No, you just grabbed me in the hand.
Hmm.
That
I don't trust you, Dragon. I'm pointing my sword. I don't trust you, Dragon. Keep an eye on him.
He just grabbed your hand?
Because being a dragonborn isn't enough. Was he bitten?
What are you trying to insinuate? I'm going to be a vampire? That would be kind of
Dragonborn?
That would be
vampire.
yeah.
Oh no.
You see the dragon friend. That would be kind of awesome. I'll be back.
Bless you.
Alright, continue heading back.
All right, you make it back the 20, 30 feet to the fire.
Check on the donkey and Sprinkles. See how they're doing.
They seem to be fine, despite the recent combat.
Unscathed. There's no blood or anything around them, or anything like that.
No. It was apparently a clean kill.
Perfect. We'll have meat for a long time. I'll set up a smokehouse and
Now, did you? Are they still attached to the cart? Did you tie them to a tree nearby? What's going on with them?
What I mean, what I don't know if I would typically take them off. Probably typically take them off the cart and tie them to a tree or something, some food or something nearby. I assume. That seems to be logical, right?
Yeah, seems fine.
I mean, personally, in real life, I've never, taken horses on a cart in a bush, so I don't know what the standard syntax is for that sort of thing.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm going to tie them to the tree. Come by a little bit later, you see the donkey and the horse tied their backs to
Yeah,
the
like
tree.
horizontally tied around the tree. Or vertically, yeah. Perfectly safe.
No, okay. So yeah, you just tied them to a fallen bit of tree there they couldn't pull away from, so that's
Okay,
good.
yeah. I would do whatever's the most logical in that situation.
Okay.
I'll probably pop a squat in the wagon, then start sawing logs, and then go to bed.
All right.
I hope that's in your wagon.
Yes.
I'm definitely not touching your wagon.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's in her own wagon performing some minor acts of carpentry before heading to bed. So what do we have left? The dragon decided he was going to start walking through the bushes again, because that goes well for him.
Don't get murdered.
The dwarf says as you start to head into the bush. He doesn't even respond to that.
Nope. I'll just keep on walking around the perimeter of the camp.
Okay.
Preferably out of the bush.
How are you walking? Like, do you have like a I'm angry face? Are you patrolling? Are you
Just patrolling, just
looking for a place to take a dump?
Both.
No, just keeping a vigilant watch out for anything unusual.
Other than yourself.
Yes.
Or vampires?
No, definitely keeping an eye out for that.
You're keeping an eye out for vampires. Okay, that's good to know.
So,
How about you?
I guess he's taking the watch. I'm going back to sleep.
I don't think you should do the watch alone. Yes. I'm just watching Dermot walk back to
Yeah.
where he goes to sleep. Like, okay. I guess I could try to do a watch. I'm not too good at this.
Just don't get murdered.
Wake us up. That's all you gotta worry about.
Words of encouragement you tell everyone.
It's good, yeah, good life
Yeah,
lesson there. Don't get murdered.
I try to do that every day.
So do you head back, Ardo, or what?
Yeah, I'll go back in the tent with you.
You too. Okay, so Dermot, where do you lay down again? Back with the bear?
Yeah, did we have a fire set up or anything?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'll lay down near the fire.
You lay under the fire with the bear.
Yeah.
Ardo was back in the tent with Eve, and Andara's unconscious in the cart. Fox is wandering around the perimeter of the campsite. Kel, where do you set up your watch?
By the fire.
Okay, by the fire.
Yeah, I'm new at this.
Okay. So you're facing towards the fire then, probably.
Probably.
Okay.
So his watch is nearly indistinguishable from his not watching.
He's new at this.
I'm awake.
We're
That's the difference.
We're all doomed.
Any thoughts going through your head? Do you talk to yourself at all?
No, I don't really have, well, I do have thoughts going through my head. I don't really have, I'm not just like,
Durr.
I was just wondering.
trying to
Okay.
stay warm, and alive, and not get murdered.
Probably thinking about all the vampire tales you've heard of, right?
Vampires.
I didn't know vampires had tails.
Yeah.
They're called gargoyles.
One
They're
will.
called Voxes.
So you're sitting there at the fire. You see Vox make another circuit and go behind the tent again in front of you. And just as he makes it behind the tent, you hear a twig snap behind you.
Okay, I look that way.
You come face to face with Gretchen, and she says, "It's probably nothing," and disappears.
Jesus.
What a bitch.
That's probably nothing.
That's amazing.
Shake up, get warm, move closer to the fire.
Some time passes.
You wake up to relief. And he's shuddering.
It looks like the rest of the evening passes uneventfully. The sun crests. No more issues, guys. Congratulations, you made it through the night.
Oh, God.
Yay!
Vox is incinerated by the morning sun, right?
No, but he does have some pretty nasty blisters from walking all night.
It still has that bump on his head.
Yeah.
You leave my bump out of this.
It's like a compass.
Points him in the right direction.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta write that down. Never gets lost. Compass, head.
Sragg didn't say it, I did.
Do the blisters make you look less hideous? Or do they just...
I think it's
Well,
more.
I say, I don't know. Are you gonna be looking
They'll
at
probably add to it.
Add to the hideousness.
So, is he actually
It's
in
just
blisters, or are you
sores.
just fucking with him?
Oh, I'm just fucking with him with the blisters.
Okay.
He's sore. He's been walking all night. He didn't even sit down once. What a diligent trooper.
Oh, okay, my watch is over. I'm going to bed.
Now his watch is.
Morning?
Did you just pass out where you were standing?
Apparently.
You just see him walk up to the fire. My watch is over. I'm going to bed.
He's sleeping like the Pandaren sleep. Like, face first, ass in the air,
Or he passed out on that mound that's similar but distinct from an anthill?
No.
Comfortably asleep, he seems, just near the fire. That's
Fair
neat.
enough.
Do you want to wake anyone up now that you realize you're the only one awake? But at least the sun's up.
Is this morning now?
It's morning. It's dawn.
Who's in my tent?
It was Eve and Ardo.
I'll go over to them and
All
just
right.
kinda gently shake them awake.
Huh?
So you go over and you
What is it?
open the flap of the tent.
More vampires?
Good morning.
Oh. Oh, is it morning already?
Yeah. Did you not sleep well?
I guess I did.
Okay. Are
Just-
you guys gonna get up now?
I suppose we could. Come on, Eve. Let's go.
You wake up Dermot.
Okay, I'll wake up Dermot.
Eve is still sleeping there too?
Yep. Eve was still sleeping next to Ardo. She seems kind of a little upset to be awake this early. Just rubbing sleep out of her eyes and looks at you kind of pouty.
Alright, girl. It's time to get up.
Planning how she's gonna murder you while you sleep next time.
Gotta get moving. Get out of this vampire land.
She didn't have like a spider cocoon as a bed or anything this time?
Nothing that you saw this time, no.
I mean, I wouldn't see it, but didn't get in the event that...
That's why I'm
somebody
saying, nothing
else
that you
would
saw
notice.
this time.
Fair enough.
What is
I
that
just wasn't
voice
sure
that keeps
if it was
asking
a detail that
questions?
should have been conveyed to the rest of the party. That you know what I mean?
Yeah, they didn't notice anything interesting this time, oddly enough. Alright, so, Ardo, you take Eve. Kel, do you, lay down in the tent, or are you up now? You're good. This is your first night keeping watch ever. Pretty tired. It's hard work.
What?
You missed some of your beauty sleep. You've never had that problem before.
Yeah.
Being
that's why
beautiful
I'm
or the
packing
sleep?
up the tent.
So you did go back to sleep in the tent?
No, I packed up the tent.
Oh, you're packing up the tent. Okay.
Oh, that's why he wanted this out.
So you and Eve are going over to wake up Dermot while he starts packing the tent up then.
All right, yeah. Dermot,
He's just holding on to you.
What?
time to go.
Alright. I roll over and go back to sleep.
Dermot! I nudge him with my knee.
I open one eyebrow and glare at him.
It's time to get up.
I heard you the
You gotta
first
get out of
time.
here. Do you enjoy sleeping in vampire-infested areas?
Not particularly.
Okay, then let's go.
That's it.
Are you going to watch me get up, or what are you gonna...
No.
Watching you get dressed. And...
Yes, I'm going to watch you.
Okay, I'm a little
Some
freak.
of us in the camp seem to think you're a vampire. No.
Who, what?
I'm joking. Get your ass up.
Well, could you get out of the... Could you... What? Stop staring
Let's
at me!
go. It's just I've never seen a dwarf naked before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have, because I've been naked multiple times.
I just want to see where the beard ends.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
How do
I'm
I-
going.
Is that weird
I'll
or?
leave the tent. Go to the campfire and I don't know, grab some rations to eat.
So Eve sits down next to you by the campfire, looks over at the slumbering Vox.
He'll wake up on his own.
3 days after we've left.
At whatever point I wake up, I do my morning prayers, etc.
That'd work. It's pretty close to when you would now. There's a little bit of commotion going on, with the tent being packed up and someone yelling about a naked dwarf.
I just wanted to know where the beard ended.
And you wake up with your eyes just wide at that, like, what?
What?
So you begin your prayers?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone's awake except for Vox.
I packed my tent into the cart myself, and I put myself up against the corner of it and close my eyes and go to sleep.
Okay, there we go. There we go. So Kel goes back to sleep in the cart after his work is done. Dermot, what do you do after you get up?
Well, I'll put some clothes on while trying to, like, avoid Ardo's stare.
See him eating his ration with this one large eye.
I'm laughing to myself.
That
You have your, like,
that's
monocle on?
so
Not
creepy.
creepy at all.
No.
I'll have rations and whatnot and feed
Just
the bear,
laughing because I
etc.
made you uncomfortable.
Do you throw him a wink every now and then?
Yeah.
Winking the guys.
Egg it on.
You seem to have burned through the courtesy firewood left for you yesterday.
Well, that sucks for somebody.
Okay. Anyway. Your prayers are finished, Andara.
Okay. I will gather some firewood to replace the firewood.
Oh, that's kind of you. So you head off into the woods?
I don't head off into the woods like. I always keep a clear sight of the
I must
campground.
find a special tree somewhere out there.
Yeah. I always keep a clear sight of the campground, keeping track of my bearings.
Okay. You have a small bag with your bearings in it.
I leave a trail from the camp with my bearings.
Okay. Well, when you get to the end of that bag, you lose your bearings.
And I turn back.
And then begin to pick up my bearings so that she will have them when she returns.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So you just go off the trail a little bit, just barely out of sight of the camp. Just almost within vision of the camp, right?
I assume the wood. I assume there's enough forest around that I can still be within eye shot of the camp and be able to collect wood.
Well, the
Otherwise,
trees
the
are
wood-
mostly moss up to 8 feet. The actual
there's
wood's
nothing
further
in
into the
direct
woods.
vicinity.
The moss is 8 feet. What does 8-foot moss look like? Just out of curiosity.
Kidding.
Trees?
I'm trying to.
They call
Yeah, it
them
looks
bushes.
like trees.
Golden bushes.
Okay, no. So you just gathered a pile of firewood for the next.
Yeah, or the especially flammable moss, and I leave a pile of that.
That's good.
The moss that attracts dragons.
Yeah.
Dragon moss.
Dragon moss, yeah.
That would call it.
You never heard of
Yeah.
dragon moss?
And the new moss was born. Dragon.
All right. So you pull the first log and start hacking away at the firewood. You start hearing wood around you creaking slightly as you're doing so.
I would stop and look around.
Turns out that's the Tovenant.
Yeah, I'm not going to be chopping down any live trees or anything.
No, I figured you were gathering up dead. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay, well I keep my ears peeled and, you know, I'm looking up every now and then if there's suspicious sounds around me. I'm not
That's
just
going
gonna
to kind of hurt because you did already have one of your ears removed. Peeling the skin back from it is the terrible thing to do.
Ears peeled. I see what you did there.
All right,
So
so you
funny.
keep listening. You don't hear it again, but you do manage to get the firewood shot.
Okay. I'll bring back said firewood.
Okay.
And whatever loads I can do without over encumbering myself to any great extent.
It'll probably take you 2 turns.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Just a courtesy.
Yeah.
All right, you leave a small pile of firewood. That's about it. The campground is ready to go. Besides Dermot and Ardo munching, and they're done with that at this point. Fox sleeping by what was the fire, and Kel sleeping in the cart. You might want to fasten your animals back onto the cart. That's about
Yeah,
it.
that was my next intent when you were done. You're ready to get the animals ready to go and feed them and that sort of stuff.
Okay. So we'll have a used rope to fasten the animals back to the cart.
You know, because I haven't needed that check all the rest of the times I've done this.
Right. There we go. I've just assumed that you've done very well.
What?
But today,
as you should now assume that you did very well.
The animals are going to
today,
come
however.
sometime.
Oh, I don't know. You lost a little bit of your strength. You might be a little off.
How long does that strength penalty affect me? When is
Oh,
it
you're
on?
feeling better this morning, mostly.
Mostly.
I get rid of the penalty.
Penalty's gone?
Yeah, it's gone. You're good now. You didn't know your own strength. Pulled it out a little bit too tight. It was terrible.
God.
So, you are ready to set off on the road.
If Kel is still sleeping in his tent,
No, he's sleeping in the cart.
oh, and
His
I'm
tent, his
his
tent
cart?
is
My cart?
packed up in your cart, and he is kicked back in the corner of your cart.
Oh, that's fine then.
Finishing your carpentry project from yesterday.
Yeah, that's fine. He can continue sleeping.
Okay. Well, I suppose that depends on how well you drive the cart.
I'll make sure any of his belongings, if there was any of them that weren't on the cart, are put in the cart before I leave.
All right. So you get all of his. He did have all of his possessions.
Okay.
So you go ahead and take off.
Well, as long as everyone else is ready to go, I'll sort of look around. General,
Oh.
how's everyone else doing?
Let's see. Ardo, Dermot, what are y'all up to?
I was eating.
You're done. You're done eating now.
Oh, am I?
Oh yeah, you've been eating for a while.
I'm never done eating. No.
Okay.
It's second breakfast, C's. What's wrong with you?
Anyone else noticed that Sragg's trolling is proportional to his bandwidth?
I know. We're gonna have to fix that. I guess I get in the cart with Andara.
Okay.
Who?
So you hop up in the cart with Andara.
Yeah.
She comes flying by real quick. It's Andara! You hop in the cart with her. She takes you back to Moondale.
Not Moondale. Never going back to Moondale.
I say, Ardo, that's Andara.
Oh.
Andara's over here.
Andara.
Oh.
Indonesia. Let's go.
I think she went straight that way over that cliff.
And that's where you can go. Alright. So you hop in the cart with the thoroughly insulted Dark Elf Cleric.
She'll get over it.
Dermot, what's your plans here?
I'll just hop on the bear and follow along.
You just hop on top of the bear and start riding behind the cart. Alright. And y'all head out?
No, we just stand there.
Okay. The party
Are you
leaves.
doing like bear acrobatics while you're standing on the bear?
The sun begins to bake your head.
You start to take off, and you start passing by Vox's cart.
Is Vox still sleeping?
Yes. And you keep going. No? Oh my God. Okay. Do you really keep going? I'm not going to stop you.
I'm asleep.
I'm not gonna leave the dragon. I'll say dragon, and I'll stop the cart.
Okay. You yell dragon.
Pumpkins over here.
Not like dragon, but like.
Where is the dragon?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's okay, Vox. You hear someone yell dragon.
Huh? Where did
You
I
notice-
go?
Get your scales up. We're heading out.
Okay.
Keep it down.
I'll get up.
Get to the chopper.
Try to get my bearings. I led to my cart.
All right. You see the dragon
And Darren sort of sighs and face palms.
kind of wobbling over towards his cart.
Ardo, you think you might be able to keep him company to make sure he doesn't fall asleep and veer off into an orphanage?
Veer off into Sure. Why not? I'm already taking care of one, baby. Why not another one?
And Darren just smiles and winks.
Do you hop off the cart, Ardo?
No.
No.
Wasn't he gonna get in the cart?
No, he's got a separate cart.
Got his own cart, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Do you mind going with him because
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's gonna fall asleep? Is what I was asking.
Okay, I'll go with you. I forgot. He had his cart of his own.
Yeah.
So Eve hops down and follows you.
Okay. Come on, Eve. Go take care of this guy.
She hops in the cart with you and the dragon,
Alright.
and the party's ready to depart. Or are they? Yes? Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
All right. So the dragon's already snoring again? What?
No.
Oh, that was Kel. Okay, yeah, Kel's out. That's good. I was like, wait a minute. The cart veers off the road, crashing.
Kel's still back there talking to Gretchen.
No. Kel's got his own problem with that one.
Kel's following Ardo through a mine.
Oh, good luck.
So, you notice when y'all get into that cart, Eve's sitting there staring at that horse. The mechanical horse.
Mechanical horse?
The one that's pulling Vox's cart. She's just looking at it.
Always thought of it as a...
rations.
Like a, I don't know, elemental.
It's a construct. Like a horse made of wood, almost. She's just really interested in that. So as the parties are you're heading down the road. Not too much going on in front of you. Seems pretty dead.
Right.
You see Eve fiddling with something, and she then starts flapping her hands over at the horse.
What you doing there, Eve?
You notice the horse starts to turn green.
Green. What the hell?
Ugh.
It just
As
turns green, like the wood turns green?
It's starting to sprout moss.
Oh my god.
And a mane of flowers.
What are you doing, Eve?
He just grins. This doesn't structurally affect the horse.
Oh.
But it's now pretty.
Oh, jeez. Moss-covered horse. What do you think of that, Vox?
Nah. Okay. What else do I have to say?
Let's see. Y'all are how far north of Quavar? Let me pull up a map here again. All right, about 11 o'clock, y'all see some wagon tracks leading off the road. Looks pretty fresh.
Okay, does it seem like it's another trail or something, or?
It doesn't look like a trail so much as someone guided their wagon purposely or not off the road into the forest.
Okay, am I in the lead, or
Yes,
what's
you're
the
in the
marching
lead.
order? I'll stop the cart and I'll wait for the dwarf.
Okay.
And I'll ask him, Dermot, what do you make of these tracks? Should we head this way, or is this... What way should we take? Just the main road? What do you think?
Let's see. What do I think?
Any peculiar smells, or...
You don't smell anything from here, Dermot. You can tell that the tracks are from a cart that was coming headed north for Moondale, you're guessing. That was guided off the road. It looks like just one.
So the main road goes... There's the main road, and then there's this?
This isn't a road, it's someone took a cart off the path.
Right.
Is it like a dell
But
kind of...
there's the main road, and then there's whatever you're describing now?
Alright, yeah, the main road, let's just say, is going north and south.
Uh-huh.
And this is going off the road to eastern, almost a northeast, but more east.
Remembering our previous encounter with the bees, I'm sort of looking around to see if there's anything like that that I can
shit.
see in the area. To make sure it wasn't... They were avoiding bee nests or something.
So the main road, if we continued on it, would take us to Silvermoon, right?
It'll take you right straight through Quavar.
Through Cape Fair.
And then on to Silvermoon.
And refresh my memory, were you trying to avoid Quavar?
There's a vampire that's taking up residence in Quavar and lots of wraiths.
Ah, right.
Did we decide
The
that?
last I'd heard, y'all had decided to avoid that and to head further to the east and go closer to the dragons. I mean, the mountains.
No, you're right. The blue dragons.
So which one of these, direction-wise, is towards that?
You know that if you kept going south along the main road further, you would get to a better point to cut off across to the mountains. This is too soon.
Okay.
I don't know what this is, but it's not our path.
Okay, I nod.
Is there a better way around?
Your guess is as good as mine. I've never been here.
Wait a minute. Out of character, don't you know the offshoot up ahead? Didn't Sragg say you knew about
Yeah,
that?
he knows about it. He knows where. Once you get out of the forest, it'll be better to take the offshoot.
Right.
Quavar's
I know
right on
nothing
the
about
edge of
this
the forest.
path.
Right.
Right. But I think Ardo was asking, is there another way other than this?
Right.
I'm sure
So
there's...
your answer would be, yeah. We know, I think there's an offshoot up ahead.
Okay.
Well, no, what was the question? Exactly.
I'm in another cart, so I have to.
He just wanted to make sure that this wasn't our only exit, is what he's asking you.
Well, I said this wasn't the way we have to go. What more do you want?
I just want to know what's going on.
We're going the Silvery Moon through the dragons.
Right. Dragons?
You know, Ardo, dragons have a lot of gold.
That they do. Okay.
Kel would be waking up from his dream of following Ardo through a mine right now.
Dream.
I don't know what this path is. I don't know what went down it. I've never been down it. But it's not our path.
Well, what are we gonna do now? Turn around?
No, we're heading in the same direction.
Or we could just continue down the road.
Given our previous encounter with bees, we best keep our eyes peeled.
From where you're from, do they have such a thing as a fork in the road?
Never heard of that.
It shows. We have two choices. Continue going the path that we were going on.
What
or
a waste
this
of a
new
perfectly
path.
good fork.
Oh, fuck it. I just walk down the path. Like the normal path.
Yeah. You just keep heading south.
Are you actually taking the lead?
Yeah.
Would you like to take the lead for a while, Dermot?
I'm like just shaking my head and walking. Not shaking my head, no, but I was previously shaking my head prior to asking the question.
A lot of head shaking going on.
Let us know if you encounter any suspicious odors along the way. I'll follow behind you.
Yeah,
take the lead.
Another 2 hours passes on the road.
2 hours later.
2 hours later, you come up on the right side of the road, Dermot. You start to smell blood.
What kind of blood?
Mixture. There's some horse, human, elf.
Those are all very distinguishable bloods.
No, I interpreted that I'm smelling those other smells along with the blood.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, so it's not like elf blood, horse blood, and human blood, or is it?
He smells blood, and then he smells horse, humans, elves.
I would assume that blood from a horse would have a bit of the smell of the horse with it.
Yeah, but the other's a little bit too close to distinct.
Yeah, I wasn't understanding that.
And definitely some smell of death. The decay.
And but I just smell it. I haven't seen the blood yet.
You haven't seen anything yet.
So which direction does the blood get stronger, or the smell get stronger?
It's coming off the road to the right. Just as you're starting to get the smell pretty good, you come to a small clearing on the road, and you notice there's a wagon there and a tent. Pretty decent sized tent, but there's no.
Like how big? How many people?
It would have held about 12 people. It's a pretty big tent.
Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
How big's the cart?
It's like a full covered, not covered, but like the enclosed cart.
Like
you
pioneer
open up a
wagon?
door.
Oh, like a gypsy cart? Okay.
Like a gypsy cart, yeah, that's a good one. There are 2 horses in front of the cart that are laying there dead. Like their throats torn out.
How long have they been dead? Can I tell from the look? Do I get any clues from the way they look now about how long they've been dead?
You're pretty sure from the way it looks they were killed not last night but the previous. Yeah. So they've been dead for about a day and a half.
I stopped as we came to the clearing, just an FYI.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have stopped. I would have stopped behind him, and as he's sniffing around, I would have waited. If he does any other actions, I would have asked, hey, what's up?
What do I see in the forest line around the
trees? Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna dismount from the bear.
Do I see any of the cart off the road there or anything?
How close did you get up to him before you
Well, I would have pulled up, and unless he waved stop or something, I just saw him pull over and stop.
You didn't wave. You just stopped yourself. Okay.
I'm just asking. Yeah, if he didn't wave stop, I would have just pulled up slowly behind him and.
I would have as I started sniffing the blood, I would have slowed down, and then once I got to the clearing, I would have stopped dead. I wouldn't have made any motion to you.
Okay, that's.
But
fine.
It would have been clear that I was sniffing
Yeah. Okay, I would have then just slowly approached to make it to where you are.
So you'll see the 2 slaughtered horses attached to the front of the cart and then the tent. So.
Okay,
and which way
I'll definitely pull off then. Sorry, go ahead.
And the cart is were they in a rest state? The horses, they're unhitched and okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll dismount the bear and dive into the woods to the side.
Okay.
Sneakily.
I'll let the
auto cast sneak and move silently, hide and move silently.
Sorry, I thought you were done.
Okay. So you're trying to sneak and hide through the woods and check the area.
Yeah. And we're gonna find out what happens after the break. Time for our first break. So we'll be back in a few minutes on YouTube. Or we'll be back tomorrow on YouTube and back in a few minutes on Twitch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And we'll see you in a bit.